remember, y'all heard it here first. They saying that Amir Khan is now possibly the front runner for Manny Pacquiao. So talk a little bit about Amir Khan and Pacquiao. Amir Khan was a little bit delusional before when he said Pacquiao said he was going to fight him in November and all that stuff. And obviously Pacquiao went back to school. He got his degree, so salute to that. Education is powerful. Let's talk a little bit about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation, just share the video, put that link there. But yeah, they telling me that Amir Khan is now the leader for Pacquiao. You know, Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, all in the race for there. If you didn't know, see my video yesterday. Danny Garcia is the #1 contender for Terrence Crawford belt. Could be the mandatory next year. And before we get into like him fighting Amir Khan, that's a fight that Amir Khan wanted for a long time. They sparred a lot in Freddie Roach gym, and I mean, you can keep going on and on about Khan and Pacquiao history, right? But before we talk about that, so if Pacquiao, you know, and also Floyd Mayweather in the picture, they talking about Floyd Mayweather don't know if he want to fight Pacquiao in May or September. But my whole thing about it is, I don't think Mayweather gonna come back and fight Pacquiao without a tune-up, no matter if he make him take all the testing in the world or not. That's just square business, right? So, all right, this is gonna happen for Mikey. All right, Mikey will stay on his own. He making $7 million versus Jesse Vargas. Salute to him. He after Jesse Vargas, if Pacquiao out the picture, he would go back down to 40, and I'm hearing he'll fight Josh Taylor. Now, y'all probably wonder why wasn't no Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor undisputed fight. Well, Josh Taylor got a mandatory. That's cool because Jose Ramirez taking care of his mandatory. Victor Postal, who's now a Premier Boxing Champions fighter, in February in China. But he has another mandatory, Jack Cantrell, whatever that dude's name is, who beat Harry Davis in a disputable win. So, you know, instead of waiting till like the end of 2020 or 2021 to do undisputed versus Taylor and Ramirez, since none of the PBC fighters mind, you know, since them Diane Trill mind, you know, up in Texas, ain't no hoes in Texas. Since none of the PBC fighters want to fight Terrence Crawford, Top Rank is planning to rush Jose Ramirez up to 147 pounds and probably fight Crawford on pay-per-view. So you can be looking at 2 Top Rank pay-per-views next year: Loma, T.O., and Crawford and Ramirez. So that's what you'll be looking at. So so that's the situation for that. Now, and Mikey could fight Ramirez, he could fight Regis Prograis, and also Devin Haney is the name out there they're looking at 140 pounds for Mikey Garcia. So just kind of pay attention for that. Now, Danny Garcia, now this is speculation right here for Danny Garcia. And then I'll get to the Khan and Pacquiao talk. This is speculation. Amir Khan to fight Ivan Reddick. Hopefully, you know, he get the stoppage, he come out clean. And if Pacquiao do fight Amir Khan or go to Mikey route, I believe Danny Garcia is probably going to entertain Austin Trout at 147. And I think if Errol Spence, they say it's a video of him laughing and smiling, not seeing it, I believe it when he live. When I see him live on my TV screen and talking and functioning, I believe it. But I heard he good though. But I was before the video. But for Danny, I think he gonna do this Reddick fight. He don't get the Pacquiao fight. Then I think he gonna take Austin Trout at 47. Trout is the first fight on Impact Net Television that's owned by Wayne T. Jackson, Brandon T. Jackson, the actor daddy. Yes, the Detroit Reverend who had Donald Trump in his church doing all that, you know, stuff of that nature, right? That guy. So after you do that, I guess he want to come in on 147 and challenge Danny Garcia. And I think he'll fight Danny Garcia. And I think Danny Garcia should win. I don't see no 30-something-year-old guy, and I like Austin Trout. And I interviewed him years ago, coming back down to 37. I mean, coming down to 47 and being in functioning. But I mean, if he can function, he got a style to get Danny Garcia some issues. But for Austin Trout, I mean, for Danny Garcia, I think he would fight Trout, you know, or tune up, and then he'll get Errol Spence Jr. on pay-per-view the top of 2021. Because Errol Spence is probably going to come back this year and fight his IBF mandatory over at Top Rank. So I think you're looking at a situation. With that would happen. So that'll be the guys' contingency plan. And you know, people gonna act like they outraged about Pacquiao fighting Amir Khan. That might happen somewhere in the Middle East. You know, maybe they can do that in Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure what Al Heyman would do with that, but at the end of the day, the only fight I want to see Amir Khan with is with Kell Brook. He announced he coming back versus somebody that I'm not familiar with, but you know, that is what it is. But you know, I'm not surprised. This fight that Amir Khan been chasing for years. He tried to chase Pacquiao, tried to chase Floyd for years, and if he could beat Pacquiao, maybe Floyd would give him a shot. But it's gonna be quick for Pacquiao fans to change the narrative. When Terrence Crawford was beating up on Amir Khan, he was old, he was past his prime, he just broke up, he wasn't at his best. So, I mean, what they gonna say about Pacquiao and Amir Khan? Because it's gonna be some excuses, but I don't really see much to gain from Pacquiao and that being on pay-per-view unless they do that in the Middle East. And Eddie Hearn can set it up in Saudi Arabia and do it that way. But they talking about Amir Khan and Pacquiao. So Pacquiao don't want to really take no risks because the Mayweather fight. And Mayweather probably going to come back versus an MMA fighter. I'm hearing Conor McGregor if he get past Cowboy when he fight him in January, whatever. So, you know, Amir Khan, Pacquiao, you know, it's overdue. Happy Amir Khan getting this shot at Pacquiao Floyd so he can shut the hell up about it. Other than that, nothing else to be happy about. You know, Amir Khan is just like, he like the David Price of fucking welterweights. You know what I'm saying? He needs to just retire. They keep letting him get knocked out, just brutally. And where I lost respect for Amir Khan, Amir Khan was one of the few of his breed. Throwback fighter, fight anybody, get knocked out, come back, have short-term memory, act like it didn't happen. He was a true throwback fighter until he quit versus Terrence Crawford. I didn't want to believe Amir Khan quit, but he quit. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back versus Billy Dibbs, who was a featherweight, super featherweight, made him come up to welterweight. And hopefully he got his money for that fight. But, you know, it's nothing much to see. You know, that fight got to be overseas. You know what I'm saying? That fight can't be pay-per-view in America. Or they make it free on Fox. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or CBS. That's the only way I can see people being, you know, interested in that and getting an opportunity to see Pacquiao fight on free TV in America because it hasn't happened. ESPN ain't free. You still got to pay cable for people in the UK who don't know that, man. So, I mean, Amir Khan and Pacquiao, I mean, it is what it is. You know, people talking about 2020 gonna be lit. 2020 ain't gonna be nothing. 2020 supposed to got AJ and Wilder. That ain't gonna happen. You know, you about to get Floyd and Pacquiao too. Who really care about that fight? I mean, come on, all the fights you supposed to get Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You supposed to get Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to get all these great fights in 2020. Benavidez and Caleb Plant, and you supposed to get, you know, Charlo and Canelo and all this. You about to get all these remixed old fights. Triple G Canelo 2 in September. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders in May. Who cares? Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor 2 probably. You about to get Leo Santa Cruz versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Instead of getting Leo versus Gary Russell in the winner versus Gervonta. You know what I'm saying? You about to get Crawford and Jose Ramirez. You about to get Leo and Tio. Loma and Tio. That's a straight little fight. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't pay-per-view worthy in my opinion. But you should be getting Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. You know now you getting Mikey and Josh Taylor and oh man, just like 2020 is supposed to be this mega year in boxing, and now they talking about Amir Khan and they talking about Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious? You know what I'm saying? You know, but people find a way to praise it. People find a way to get Al Heyman a pass. You know, at the end of the day, you know, Errol Spence, he gonna be on a tune-up trail in 2020 if he come back. People gonna find a way to get him a pass and all this other stuff, man. The only thing you really got to look forward to is the 154-pound division, and that's Castanos hopefully getting the WBO from Teixeira. J-Rock taking on the winner of Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo if he get past Jason Rosario, and then you know Jared Hurd coming back and them having one face, one name, and being undisputed at 154 pounds. That's the only division that I truly respect in boxing right now. As far as the divisions y'all watch, 118, I respect him down there. 122, I mean, Ray Vargas messing that division up, being a duck, but he dug Brigandy out, and I don't know why him and Dinger Vactex was supposed to fight. I don't understand why that didn't happen. But like I said, you know, I'm talking, you know, weight classes that majority of people watch. I don't want to get too complex in boxing. It might go over somebody's head. But hey, Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao, prepare for that. That's what they're saying. And things in the PBC universe always change. It can go back to Mikey. It can go back to Danny. But I hope Danny Garcia don't get that fight. He don't deserve that fight. The way he moving, I hope he don't get that fight, man. But that's just my personal opinion. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Y'all know what the business is. One time for one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow Sports TV.